Good morning, everybody. A lot of people ask me over the years about renovation projects, and one of the most demanding that I ever undertook here on the Rancho was doing the bathroom conversion for Missy Jen. Basically taking a standard bathtub, removing it, and then putting the shower, putting what's called a below grade shower so that Missy Jen could roll into it. So it's been, we're actually coming up to, believe it or not, what is it, 3 years we're coming up to, and I've had some questions about how has the project lasted? How has the bathroom withstood the test of time? And I thought today might be a great day to go around and kind of show that and see how it has stood the test of time. I'm going to also put a link below about doing this project in pictures here. I'm not going to do, the whole videos are on the Rosie Murphy channel, and you may, in this channel, you may enjoy watching them, but I'll try to put some up an essay about, a picture essay about the project. Let's go through and talk about some of the things that really made this an enduring project. There is no doubt when you come in that the cleanliness is the first thing that strikes you. And this is in far different contrast. When I first moved here, actually the floor, there was a vinyl covering over the floor, but the toilet at the base was actually leaking, so the fluid was going between the vinyl floor and the wood, and consequently a lot of that was rotted out. I had to replace a lot of beams underneath and a lot of added in a lot of new cross supports to get perfectly level support to be able to put the floor in. As I said, the trick over here is if you were to look at this, you can actually see that the shower is actually below floor level where I'm standing. And that's by design. Actually, took the whole floor and actually lowered it about 2 inches below grade there. With the result being that there's no barrier here, a barrier-free entry to go into the bathroom. So Missy Jen, if she eventually had to get in a shower chair or something to go in, or she has the ability to do that with no obstruction whatsoever in there. When you look inside here, it's actually really held up super well, and I've not done any extra cleaning to try to make it to prettify it and everything, but what's really helped keep this in good shape and keep things from rotting out is instead of grouting these seams as most people do, it's a gigantic mistake for these corner seams because these walls are actually moving back and forth. And when they move with the house settling, the result is that they crack those corners, those joints in the corner, and you end up having leaks. So it's very important to get a matching caulk and actually caulk these lines, these corners in here. And that's what's kept this in very good shape. It almost looks like it's brand new. And we changed out the, it only had a funky little vent window above, put in a beautiful glass block, and this has been really nice. It lets in a lot of light here. This is a really good sized shower. It's made so that the when you take a shower, you don't have to worry about having the shower curtain be nasty and get all grungy and everything. Good. If I had to do it over again, I would have made, this is kind of almost a little, this is too small up here. I would have made both of these the same size and maybe enlarged these insets a little bit. But yes, I did all the work myself, all the tiling, all the plumbing. This has been good. This single valve mixer here has been great with the shower head and having the overhead lighting. And I'm putting this shower chair for Missy Jen there in case she needs to use that for the future. That's really nice. That's held up really well. The other important thing too, besides caulking all the corners, was having all behind these walls you have the, of course, you have the cement backboard here, but we also put it's all seamed back here, and it also uses what's called red guard, a moisture barrier, and it is as red as can be to overcoat that, and also having the rubber vinyl liner under here, and then putting the mortar bed on top of that, and then doing the tile work. So that makes sure that the floor is not going to go bad with water getting underneath of, leaking down and starting to lift up the tiles. It's not going to happen. And it's got really good drainage in here, and it's really been excellent. Could probably use a recaulk in the corners, which I'll do. But doing proper preparation and good design has really been the key to making sure that this project holds up really, really well. And it probably was the greatest improvement that was done on the Rancho. There's the happy update after 3 years of daily use. Well, I'm happy to say that the shower and everything almost looks like the day it was put in. It's very easy to take care of. It's very hygienic. I know my friend Janet laughs once in a while. She says it's almost like a gym, like a locker room shower in here with all the tiling and everything, but that's made it super nice for taking care of with pretty much a minimal amount of effort. Anyway, guys, thanks for being along this morning on this little 3 years later after our bathtub to roll-in shower conversion. Still looking good. Thanks, everybody.